That's all what companies love to do. They love to tell you about this one thing that is supposed to keep you excited, but when you really think about it, they're not doing anything for you once again. That thing is when they tell you, we're going to buy lunch for you. We're buying lunch for the whole staff, the whole team. The company is going to buy you all lunch. When you hear that, 99.999% of the time, you already know what lunch is going to be. It's going to be pizza and wings, which I think is the biggest cop out I've ever seen. Like when you work for like a multi-billion-dollar company and that's their way of showing appreciation, saying they're gonna give you pizza and wings, I feel that's the biggest slap in the face you could possibly get. It is. It's like, we got $1 billion, but we can't spend $100 on the 10 of you. So we're gonna buy you pizza and wings. Every time a company told me they buy us pizza and wings, I was always disappointed. I was always pissed. Always pissed. Because I know when they buy pizza and wings, they're not going to buy it from like the best pizzeria in town. They're going to buy it from that fucking bowling alley in South Buffalo. One of them bullshit places that you've never heard of. Some place called like Ray's Bowling Center. Kind of place when you walk in that motherfucker, it's like, y'all eat food out this motherfucker? That's where you're going to get your food from. You're going to get some stale ass wings. You're going to get some alright pizza. It's never going to be good. There won't be no special sauce because the special sauce is Prego. But you'll get that, and then you're supposed to be excited. You're supposed to be thrilled that the company did this for you. Meanwhile, you can watch some of the higher up executives. They're going to real restaurants. They're going to restaurants where when that bill comes up, it's going to be like $300 and there's only 3 of them. So that's why I want to put that in perspective. When companies offer us lunch for the day or offer me lunch for the day, I almost want to say, fuck it, I'll go buy my own food. They'll buy you the bullshit. And that's why I used to hate about those kind of days. When I used to hear pizza and wings, I used to cringe. I'm like, oh. Because I know several things will happen. Either I'm not going to want the pizza. I may be able to eat the inner side of the pizza, but when it comes to the crust will be inedible. The wings will probably be stale as shit or it'll be small as fuck. Depending on how your company wants to roll. And then you'll be sitting there, and then another thing is up Tuesday. They don't even buy you a drink. They'll buy you some fucking 2-liter drink that you put to share between 8 people, which it's not enough for 8 people. I mean, in my mind, 2-liter pop is good for like maybe 4, but they'll give you one if you're supposed to share between 8, 9, 10 people. So you get your little Dixie cup. Now I'm talking about the micro Dixie cup. Pour it up and go, ooh, thank you. Is it warm? Is it warm, Pop? I was hoping it would be. Thank you. Take a sip of that bullshit with your dry ass pizza and your stale ass wings, and you're supposed to be proud. You're supposed to say, thank you. I didn't have to spend money to buy lunch today. When I'm in many cases, I'd rather buy lunch. I'd rather just buy my own lunch. I know where I'll get some fresh food that'll keep me replenished for the rest of the day. Because I remember one time my boss actually asked me one time that, they give him control to buy pizza and wings. He said, yo, Jim, I'm going to ask you a question, Jim. Could you tell me where I could get some good pizza and wings? And I was like, of course I can tell you. I know a number of places. How far do you want to drive? How good do you want the pizza to be? How much money you want to spend? And I hooked them up. And when they got the pizza, they were like, this is what we're talking about. I said, yeah, I know. Because I'm not corporate. I used to hate that crap. Because corporate companies will fucking nickel and dime you out on some bullshit. And then they'll even come around and ask you, how's the food? You want to take the pizza and just throw it at them. Like, that's how it is, man. It's horrible. You bastard. And that's why I always pisses me off when I think about this stuff. It's like, if they can spend $300 on 3 of them, why can't they spend $300 on 30 of you? Because like one company actually did something I was really proud of when they did it. When we had our orientation, said, we're going to buy you guys lunch. And I said, here we go, pizza and wings. And then they pulled out a menu. And I was like, oh, a menu. Nothing big, nothing particularly special, but they said, order what you want. The company has it covered. And I was like, hold up. Order whatever I want and you covered it? Yeah. I'm like, that's a company, because they know they had billions of dollars. It was nothing to give lunch to 15 dudes. Was it 140, 200 bucks they was going to spend? That's nothing. You're a $1 billion company. So that's why I get pissed when I see $1 billion companies now shell out pizza and wings and act like he did something for you and want you to be like, thank you, when you want to say. That's why I want to tell you, man, I hate pizza and wings days. I hate when people tell me about pizza and wings because I know it's going to fucking suck. So if you're out there, just rock on. Stay vicious, get lucky, and peace out.